jump into this one right here. It says Trump-backed North Carolina Republican governor candidate calls himself Black Nazi and perv on porn websites. You remember the guy, this is Mark Robinson, but North Carolina Republican and candidate for governor Mark Robinson received a major backlash after it was reported that he referred to himself as a Black Nazi on a pornography website. The current lieutenant governor has already been marred with scandals and is known for delivering controversial comments. According to an explosive report, Robinson often referred to himself as a perv in the archived messages of the website's chat box. The report suggests that the Republican candidate enjoyed watching transgender pornography. The messages were made between 2008 and 2012 on Nude Africa, which is a pornographic website that includes a message board. Messages from 2010 indicated that he expressed support for reinstating slavery. Slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves. I wish they would bring it back. I would certainly buy a few, he wrote in October of that year. Meanwhile, in March 2012, when the former U.S. President Barack Obama was in power, Robinson reportedly wrote in the chat box that he would take Hitler over any of the shit that's in Washington right now. And this is the same dude, you know what I mean?
Is that on his burner porn account?
Yeah, man. This is the burner porn account that this guy had, man, from back in 2008 to 2012. This is that loudmouth, man, the one basically Uncle Ruckus, black dude who's lieutenant governor right now currently of North Carolina, who's running for governor, and he's always got something to say. Man, we was better off back in slavery. We should be. I mean, this dude is crazy. Like, bro, you sit around here and you pander so much to these people that you would say we should be in slavery. Some people are better off as slaves. Like I just couldn't even look. You can't even look yourself in the face. That's why you're on here on these transgender sites looking at transgenders. I ain't knocking you for it. You look at all the transgenders you want to, but then don't go back behind them and say that you don't like them and they shouldn't be able to have their own bathrooms or they shouldn't be able to go to the identity bathroom of their choice. I don't think they should.
Well, that's how it always starts off, dude. It's
However,
like the people that are being the loudest about that are usually the people that are gay because they got to cover up for their stuff. I mean, I look at it like this, bro. I don't mind him trying to cover his tracks on the porn site. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hear about that. I mean, he's a piece of crap, but I mean, like, yeah, cover your tracks. Yeah, I'm a black. Did he say he's a Black Nazi on the site?
Yes.
Oh, man, he ain't covering nothing up.
Listen, he
was
being
a gangster?
who he was. He was being who he was, man. And in 2008, he probably didn't even imagine him getting himself this far until he started saying the worst possible thing about black people that he could possibly say. They started listening to him. You know what I mean?
They're like, we like that as long as someone's saying it. But I'm saying like this, it's like, bro, like, I mean, I know a lot of Black Nazis. You know, if we're getting down to it, I know a lot of gangsters, a lot of hood dudes, a lot of real niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You can't be both.
I know what you're saying. I know
you can be real, but you can't be a nigga too. You know what I'm saying? You're either real or you a nigga. So I mean, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Would a Black Nazi terrorize a black neighborhood? Yes. Would a Black Nazi talk about in music that he wants to kill, or would a Nazi talk about in music he wants to kill black people? Yes. That's why they listen to hip hop. That's why everybody likes it. Like, shot that nigga, kill that nigga, burn that nigga, kill that nigga mama. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to it too. I mean, in my yeah,
but this dude right here, man,
he's running for office. Yeah,
no, but he's just like these cats who are like. Sometimes you'll see some pastors or people like that. Not saying all the time, but back in the day, you'd had certain pastors who come out. What was that? Like Jimmy Swagger or what was his name? Something Swagger. Back in the day, he'd come and he was crying. And they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Lord. I think he got caught for being like homosexual or something like that."
Oh, damn!
You know what I mean?
He crying like Van Jones.
It was bad. He was crying worse than Van Jones. It was way worse.
Ain't nobody cry worse than Van Jones.
Like, Lord,
Van Jones be talking like a man. He'd be like, "Yeah, man, I just thought it was." I thought it was the best kind of ice cream I ever had, Van Jones.
But I'm definitely like, man, don't be the person who pushing down or pointing down on one class of people, and then at the same time, deep down in your heart, you're on sites watching that same exact thing.
Well, I mean, sometimes they gotta choose. He's running for Republican, isn't he?
He's a Republican.
Of course. Okay, so I mean, sometimes you gotta find your niche and just go for it. I mean, Lindsey Graham hasn't come out as gay. You know what I'm saying? And Laura Loomer said that too. She's like, and she's not the only person that's ever said it. Is he? Oh yeah. She's not the only first person.
I've heard it before too. Yeah, I've heard it plenty of times.
They called him Lady G in the man whorehouses and stuff. But I mean, like, you know, some people just find their niche. I mean, look at JD Vance. Laura Loomer is talking mess about Kamala Harris, and JD Vance's wife is Indian.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He didn't say nothing.
Nothing
At all.
What do you say to your kids, bro? Like, what do you say to these are the people you're gonna have your kids around. She's gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? They should have been like, yo,
and he's telling you right now what he's willing to kind of like tuck his tail and take.
Man, that's what this dude is
you're
doing.
Not, you're not a man in my book, man. If you let people, to me, I understand that he feels like he's fighting for something greater than, and I honestly feel like this is what I've been saying before, and now other people are starting to say it. JD Vance was the Heritage Foundation's pick. It wasn't Trump. JD Vance is their pick. That's why they got him in there, just like the guy that I forget, it's like Peter Thiel or whatever his name is, Thiel, whatever the guy's name, who gave JD Vance all the money, the billionaire.
Yeah.
Help them get in there. They don't like Trump. They know Trump's really pretty much a raving idiot. They need the guy in there who's their Manchurian candidate, who is JD Vance.
Yeah.
He's gonna follow that agenda. So he knows if I gotta shut the fuck up right now, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and I'm gonna go ahead and do what you tell me to do to get myself in the presidency. And hopefully one of these dudes end up knocking off Trump. You know what I'm saying? a straight hits him, and you know what I mean? That's how he feels.